two levels of instruction that go on here. One is the mental verbal communication, which can be misunderstood. And then there is the transmission of the heart consciousness, which cannot be misunderstood. One goes through the mind, and the other one is just absorbed. Even if you only feel a little bit within yourself that something is going on here, it could be something much more than a little bit. In fact, it could be a whole restructuring of your consciousness and your life. The one who is the self. That one is beyond structure, but the subtle features of awareness that aggregate around that non-structured consciousness, that center, the heart, that can be awakened. That's where awakening happens in the mind, obviously. Delusion happens in the mind, so where else is awakening going to happen? And at the same time, the transmission is working on many areas of your life. Many, all, inner and outer. So remember that the mental verbal aspect of my teaching can be absorbed or not absorbed. You may or may not understand. It may apply to you or it may not. And that's the way it should be. But there's something else that is more primeval going on, and therefore subtle. So here we are reactivating the primeval, primordial origin of consciousness itself. So this is quite a spectacle here. This is quite a gathering. The supreme alertness in the mind, the lucidity of the awakened being begins to pronounce its presence into the mind itself. So that's an extraordinary accomplishment. That's an extraordinary thing. It's not trite. It's not common. Because something magical happens. Something that can only be termed magical. Supernormal compared to what we call normal. It's something outrageous. The blasting of peace into the atmosphere, the blasting of light into relativity, the blasting of energy into the environment.